There is an arm outstretched by the referee. Advantage is theirs, and lovely out the back stuff from Hampson. The dancing feet of Max Badilli. You will watch him, number 13 on his back this evening. And they reach over the line and they get there. It is an opening score for Ealing Trailfinders. Too much, too heavy. The artillery strike there in orange, and it is Bedford Blues who concede. But it is a difficult machine to stop when it gets going, the Ealing Trailfinders machine. Max Badilli's 6th try of the campaign, and Stephen Shingler adds the extra points.
Well, fortunately we got Tree, who's 6'11", which makes it slightly easier. It's a difficult skill. There's a lot of good line-up jumpers across the leagues, and it's just making sure that you pick up cues and do your video analysis beforehand to put yourself in the best foot forward.
The whole Ealing side has come in on this line-up. There was just one player out wide, another one joins him now, and Hanson uses them, and it is Pat Howard. And down the short side there was a little bit of space, and they exploited it, and they went in. Interesting there for Bedford. The whole of the Ealing team came in and didn't get much change out of trying to push it over from there, and they did have to use their backs, and the Australian Pat Howard being used in combination with the likes of Fraser Strachan and Matt Gordon, sharing duties this season, and he gets over, ducks back inside, and that, believe it or not, is his first try of the campaign.
And with some experienced heads, they tend to John Wilson's Greene through.
They are, and Ealing have just stolen so easily, like a knife through hot butter. Charlie Walker is in underneath the post, and that was painfully too easy, unfortunately, from a Bedford Blues perspective. They really did catch Bedford unawares, and I thought we were going to have a little bit of a rolling more. You might have a chance to talk about it. The backs took over. Owls round the corner. Bedford creeping a little bit closer to that line. Maisie. Runner is Rich Lane out the back. Lovely pass. Tapley into the corner. That's a little bit more like it for Bedford Blues. Jordan on a J. Bedford were still working their way in tough spaces. Tupai pauses. Now it's another quick one. Tries to get through the gap. He's pulled back. The outstretched arms of James Gibbons. Illegally so. Maisie looking for a little hole. Worley through the gap. Worley inside pass. Lane. There's Litchfield. Litchfield for the line. Kernahan has him in his sights. Lovely offload. Pat Tapley sweeping up the bits, but there the work from the backs.
That was a lovely score from nothing as well. So just a lovely offload from Magic, managing to break the tackle and free the arms, and the same from Richard Lane as well. Managed to free the arms to get Tom Litchfield running through, and another offload. There was another offload, wasn't there? 3 offloads. So fair play. It's a really good score.
There's an example. Bedford fans want to get excited about how this team is coming together. Let's just have a look at this on the replay again. Look at the way that Worley senses that it's on, and take us in from here, Ollie. Good awareness.
Yeah, no, just the support play here was awesome. I think every time that someone managed to break the tackle, they just knew someone was going to be there on their shoulder, and then Pat Tapley goes in to score the second.
Really good score before the half, and it will make that cup of tea taste that little bit sweeter. I'm not sure. Well, actually, I do know what Mike Rare might be like at half-time, but he might be a little happier now, Mike. New adventure, that, for the Bedford Blues. Really good place to watch a game of rugby as well. Maybe next season you'll get a chance there. Comes down, though. The maul swings into action. Bedford have really come out pumped up. Ollie Robinson alongside me mentioned how much noise they were making on their way back out. Real energy about Bedford at the moment. They are pushing their way to the line. In come the backs. Over the line they go!
What a start. That's exactly what we were talking about. Having a big start, and we've got a little baby celebration as well.
Crouch, bind, set. We all need to be bound. No, just stay there. Stay there.
A rugby league scrummage. Hampson feeds Howard, and he's over. All of a sudden we burst into life with a try. And it was kind of coming, and it gets there in the shape of a brace of tries for inside centre Pat Howard. It wasn't a huge amount to write home about. Eventually it made its way back, and they converted the score. I suppose to a certain extent it is it was coming, and they get there. Ollie Robinson, what do you make of that?
Yeah,
that whole passage, as it were, that whole period. What are your
crazy,
thoughts,
wasn't it? I mean, starting with Bedford having to lose 2 players for Simbin, not ideal circumstances. Paddy Howard's also very good from 5 metres out, very abrasive and direct. So, yeah, no, he always fancies himself from 5 metres out. It was just if Bedford could hold out here.
Keeping the door shut tight at the moment, Bedford. Ealing probing.
So at the moment, the attacking play has been very narrow, so it's quite easy for Bedford to fly off the line and make these 2-man shots. There's not too many places where it can go, so it becomes a lot easier in defence to make them defensive reads.
Let's keep going the same way. Jordan Burns through the gap. Jordan Burns to score.
Shouldn't have said what I said, should I?
You cannot keep him out of the game at the moment. Jordan Burns, electric over 20 yards, and he covered those 22 metres in double quick time. Yeah, Jordan Burns, 6th try of the championship campaign for young Jordan. Super kick from Steve Shingler as well to add the cherry on the top.
12, yes sir.
There's been a couple more changes, I think. Ethan Grayson's on. Obviously earlier on created something from nothing. I think he's been a standout performer today.
Ealing come forward, lurch for the line, and they've made it. And this is a little bit more like it. Guy Thompson comes up with the ball. Another try to add to the tally of Guy Thompson. It will be booted out. Guy Thompson does the honours, and that is it. Full time at Goldington Road. Bedford Blues 17, Ealing 40.